Coming up on Roanoke County Today, we learn about new programs going on at RCACP and debut a new marketing brand for the county. This and more coming up.
Welcome back to the show. Well, I am here today at the Regional Center for Animal Care and Protection, or we call it the RCACP. And joining me is Interim Director Mike Warner and Melinda Rector. And we have a special guest today too, Chase. So thank you all for joining us today.
Thanks for coming out.
We are so thrilled to be here, and we have something fun behind us that you're going to talk about in a minute. But first, tell our viewers a little bit about the mission of the RCACP.
Well, our mission is we're an intake facility for Roanoke City, Roanoke County, town of Vinton, and Botetourt. And we take in stray animals that are found in the community, and we evaluate them and try to get them readopted back out and find new homes for them.
Okay, you have a big job here. There are a lot of animals that come in and out of here.
We do. We stay full almost all the time, but we have good response from the community, and most of the time we put a message out that we're full. They come forward and try to find new homes for our animals.
That's great. And so one way you've been trying to reach out to the community instead of just having everyone come here is you've been trying to take the animals out, and this adoption trailer behind us is one way you're doing that. Tell us a little about that.
Yeah, this new tool that we're using, the adoption trailer, came to us from a grant from PetSmart Charities. It was totally funded by the grant. No taxpayer money was involved, and it gives us a vehicle or a mechanism to get out into the public a little bit more at different events. We've been going to libraries and some other social events, bringing our adoptable dogs out and letting the community see them, and it kind of gets more involvement and gets more dogs adopted. So it's been a great experience so far, and we've just kicked it off within the last 3 months, but we look to do more options with it, maybe going out to different businesses and letting the dogs just kind of socialize a little bit. Might not adopt them, but just get them out and let business owners play with them at lunchtime or something. So looking at a lot of options to do with the trailer.
Good. And what are some of the features of the trailer?
Well, the trailer is self-contained. It has its own generator, has heat and cool, so they can go out in the summer or the winter. We carry about 30 gallons of water with us in a tank, and it's self-contained, so we can clean up behind the animals. It has one side that's plexiglass, so we can pull up to our location, pop our doors, and the animals don't even have to get out. They can just look through the glass, or the citizens can look through the glass and pick a particular animal that they want to look at, and then we'll go in and get them and have them play with them and socialize a little bit. Oh,
that's great. And are there any future events coming up where you might have this trailer out and about?
We're going to be at the Vinton Library at about the middle of December at an event, and we've got some others scheduled that I think that you'll talk about in just a little bit. So we do have some events available. Okay. We're going to be at an event parade on November the 30th and have it all dressed up with some lights and Christmas lights and everything, so it should be a good time.
Good, great. Well, thank you so much for talking about the trailer, and we're going to come back in just a minute and talk about some more events going on here at the RCACP.
Have you ever had an emergency? Immediately you call 911, and for that instant, all you can do is put your life in the hands of the men and women who come to save the day. As an EMT, you step into that world and make a huge impact in the lives of people who need help. As an EMT, you could be the one person who could change a life forever. This is the mission of the Vinton First Aid Crew. The Vinton First Aid Crew is looking for volunteers who would like to help with their community. Some of the benefits of becoming a volunteer include training opportunities, working in an amazing building with up-to-date technology, having a flexible schedule, become part of the active competition team, volunteer incentives for future jobs, and more. For more information on becoming a volunteer with the Vinton First Aid Crew, call 540-983-0641, send an email to volunteer@vintonems.com, or you can visit their website at vintonems.com.
We're back here at the RCACP, and now we're going to be talking about a food pantry here at the center. So, Linda, tell us a little bit about this feature.
At the RCACP, one of our main goals is to make sure that people in the valley are able to keep their pets. We don't want them to have to come here because people cannot afford to feed their animals. So we have a program here called the Pet Food Pantry, and what we do is we accept donated food for the Pet Food Pantry, and then they're able to come to us and get food for their animals so that everyone stays in a loving home. The pet owners have a loving home for the animals, and the animals are in the same home they've been in, and so they don't have to come here and get rehomed out.
Okay, and what type of food do you accept?
We accept all types of food: cat food, dog food, canned food, dry food, anything that you think that your pet would eat at home, we would take it here.
Okay, and do you accept any other items than food?
We also like to have litter, because sometimes that's a hard thing to come by and it can be expensive.
Sure.
There's other things that people, any kind of enrichment for the animals, little balls for the cats to chase, bones for the dogs, toys, things like
toys.
that. Yes.
Okay, and also I understand you have a partner organization that works with you. Tell us about that.
We have several different partner organizations. Some here in the valley. We have the Franklin County Humane Society, the SPCA, Angels. We've just started a partnership with Fairfax County Animal Shelter, and they are very generous when we take animals up there to them. They take some of our animals to adopt, and so every time they come back, they always have lots of stuff for us, for our pet food pantry, and also for the animals here.
Okay, and how do residents take advantage of this service that you're providing
It's
here?
very easy. We have a very brief form that we ask people to fill out, and they just have to come down here to the shelter and let us know what they need, and we try to give them everything that they need.
The RCACP also accepts other donations for the residents here at the center. What are those needs?
Absolutely. Every day we can use newspaper to put in the cat cages. If anyone has ever had a cat, they know that you go through newspaper a lot. We also need animal enrichment, things like Kongs and cat toys and dog toys, balls, Kongs for the dogs. They even make little Kongs for the cats. It's amazing. But anything just to keep their minds engaged and to make them more comfortable. We also accept any kind of like towels from your house, or sheets or bedspreads, any of that kind of thing that we can use for bedding. But definitely some newspaper would be great.
Sure. And talk about some of the upcoming events that you all are participating in.
So the next thing we have on our agenda is the Vinton Christmas Parade, which is November the 30th, and we'll be taking our trailer out there and spiffing it up. Then we have December the 9th at the Vinton Library. It's called A Home for the Holidays, and that will be from 12 to 4 at the Vinton Library, and then we're going to be doing some other special things throughout the month. We're really hoping to get out and let people see the dogs and maybe walk a dog or two or play with a cat and just kind of decompress a little bit, because the holidays can be very stressful.
Sure, sure. And so this is a really important time of year when people are giving. This is a great way people can give,
Yes.
whether it's to the pet food pantry or just helping here at the shelter for the needs of these special little fur babies. Sure, and you all always need volunteers, I'm sure, to come
Yes.
out and help with the animals as well.
Yes, we look for volunteers as well, and there's applications on our website, which is www.rcacp.org, and there's a volunteer application there, and everyone is welcome to join us as we try to make this a decent place to be, and not
Sure.
such a hardship for them.
Sure, and this would certainly make a great present for
Yes.
families if they're looking for some Christmas presents. You've got some sweet little fur babies like this one here that
And
you could
also
take
at
home.
the Parkway Veterinarian, they have a Christmas tree set up for us for our RCACP animals too,
Okay,
like an angel tree.
great. So you can find you on the website or come out here and visit, or look for you all
Exactly.
around town. Great. Thanks so much for joining us today
Thanks for
and
Thank you.
sharing the information. And we're glad Chase joined us as well.
Thanks.
Thanks. We'll be right back.
Participation in the Roanoke County Recycling Drop-Off Trailer Program has been increasing. The following etiquette tips will help our citizens receive the most benefit from the recycling program. Please break down any boxes before placing them in the containers. We currently accept mixed paper, plastics, and cans. Please do not place items with food residue in bins. Fill trailers to capacity. When the recycling trailer is full, please do not place items on the ground outside of the trailer. Visit another recycling trailer location. Please use the trailers properly.
Are you an active senior looking to do something new and exciting? The Town of Vinton's Active Senior Adult Program offers game playing, classes, day trips and overnight tours, craft making, potluck luncheons, line dancing, and Tai Chi instruction. The center is located at 820 Washington Avenue, adjacent to the Vinton War Memorial Building. Contact Penny Byer at 540-983-0643 for additional information, or just drop by the Charles R. Hill Senior Center for a visit.
Welcome back to Roanoke County Today. My name is Brian Klingenpeel, and I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator for Roanoke County Fire and Rescue. Now that we are past Thanksgiving, Christmas trees are in high demand, and today we're here at a Christmas tree lot located on West Main Street in the Fort Lewis area of Roanoke County at Wick Carpet 1, and I'm joined today by Bob Garby, and thanks for joining us, Bob.
Good to be here, Brian.
Bob, tell me a little bit about how long you've been selling trees here at this lot.
Well, we've been here since 2004. When Northwest Hardware burned in 2003, we previously were located there with Special Olympics Virginia Area 8. Then WIT, where I've worked for 21 years, offered to use a lot here. So
Awesome.
It's progressed on from being just stands out front to what we see now with trees being set up and on full display.
Sure. So you mentioned Special Olympics, and I know that your trees, I believe, are a fundraiser for Special Olympics. Is that right? Tell me more about that.
That's correct. It's a fundraiser that we do for Special Olympics athletes in the Special Olympics Virginia Area 8, which handles Roanoke County, Roanoke City, City of Salem, Botetourt, Franklin, and Craig counties.
So you're selling your trees for a good cause. All the money goes to a charitable place.
All the profits from the sales go to Special Olympics Virginia Area 8, which stays locally, doesn't go into a state coffer.
Great. Tell me a little bit about your Christmas tree tags. I've been bringing you Christmas tree tags now for about 10 years. And tell me a little bit about the tags, or tell our viewers about the tags, and maybe how those tags benefit you.
Well, the tags are a safety issue. Very good for prevention of fires, in the home, as well as tips on smoke detector use. On the back side is, how to maintain your tree, make sure it doesn't dry out, and then what happens, how you have to check your batteries and things like that in your smoke detectors. So it's very good, and our customers actually look forward to that every year.
Yeah, and it also doubles as a price tag?
Well, it does. There's a spot on there that Roanoke County has left us to put the price.
Very good. So really the goal of our Christmas tree tag program is to make sure that everyone who buys a live cut tree in Roanoke County receives some safety information, so that when they take that tree home, they will know best how to care for it so it doesn't become a fire hazard in the home. Some of the tips on the tree tags are things like choose a tree with fresh green needles that don't fall off when you touch them. Make sure to keep the tree at least 3 feet away from any source of heat like fireplaces or heat vents or other things, candles. The tree should not block any exit from your home, and you need to add water to the tree daily. Some lights that you might use on your tree are only either for indoor or outdoor use and not both, so make sure you're aware of that. And all of your lights should have a mark of some testing laboratory like UL on them. Replace any string of lights with worn or broken cords or loose bulb connections, and never use candles to decorate the tree. After Christmas, when the tree is dry, you're going to want to remove that tree from your home right away. Having a dried up tree in your home is a big fire danger. It should never be left in your home or even in the garage. Roanoke County residents are able to take that tree after Christmas and put it at the curb for curbside pickup. Although Christmas tree fires are not real common, they do occur, and when they occur, they're more likely to be serious, because a small fire that spreads to a tree can get very large very quickly. So as you deck the halls this holiday season, we want you to be fire smart. Don't forget to test your smoke alarms this month, and tell any guest who may be staying with you about your home fire escape plan. For more information about these safety tips or any others, you can contact me, Brian Klingenpeel, at 540-777-8718, or you can find us on the web at roanokecountyva.gov/fire and rescue. Everyone at Roanoke County Fire and Rescue wants to wish you a safe and joyous holiday season. Roanoke County Today will be right back.
ROCO Alert is a citizen alert and warning system that Roanoke County will use to notify all Roanoke County households and businesses affected by or in danger of being impacted by a local emergency or disaster. Notifications will include important information about the event and any actions, such as evacuation, that officials are asking people to take. Set up an account to add your VoIP telephone like Vonage or Cox or a cell phone. Sign up today before disaster strikes and be prepared.
Think if your car has airbags you don't need to wear a seatbelt? Think again. An unrestrained occupant can be seriously injured when striking an airbag. There are 3 collisions in a crash. The vehicle strikes something, the body strikes something, internal organs strike something if the body suddenly stops. Seatbelts slow the body instead of a sudden stop, which lessens the 3rd collision. Always wear a seatbelt, even if your vehicle has airbags. Remember, click it or ticket.
Welcome back to the show. Joining me is Greg Craig, who's the Web Content Manager for Roanoke County, also working with me in the Public Information Office. Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
And we are here in front of a lot of different images because we just today in November, beautiful day, we've implemented a new marketing brand for Roanoke County, and you have certainly been very instrumental in the look of this. So tell us a little bit about this design.
Well, our new branding, Mark, is a reflection of many things in Roanoke County. I think it pulls together one of the most iconic profiles of McAfee's Knob. I think it's an image that we can all recognize easily here in the Valley, and also as far as a regional attractor for outdoor recreation, there's no better summit than McAfee's Knob.
Certainly so, certainly so. We are very fortunate that this is in Roanoke County. A lot of people visit McAfee Knob, so it's very recognizable and very distinctive. And talk about the colors a little bit, because they are very vibrant, and this is, so our viewers know, this is a new gateway sign which will welcome people as they come in and out of Roanoke County. So this is a perfect example of how vibrant and bright that it is.
On purpose, we really wanted something to catch people's attention. The dark blue and light blue are typical county government colors. We want to face this off with a green that's really reflective of the open green space that you find throughout the county, as well as our natural environment. The blue for the rivers and the darker blue for the mountains, we see every day. It's really the colors of our community.
It is, and we live in such a beautiful area. People love to come here and visit, and I think this is very representative of Roanoke County as an outdoor destination. So, very good. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today, and we're excited about this, and I'd like to thank you again for all your work on this. We had a team effort in the county. There were several of you who worked on this design, so it will be around for a very long time.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We'll be right back.
Are you a part of the leaf solution or the leaf pollution? When you rake or blow leaves into the street, drainage ditch, or curb and gutter system, you're clogging the drainage structures, which causes an increase of street flooding. Try mulch mowing instead. A standard rotary or mulch mower will chop the leaves directly back into the turf. Composting your leaves is a great way to add nutrients to your gardens and flower beds. Or check with your locality about bag leaf pickup. Remember, only rain down the storm drain.
Welcome back to the show. Joining me today is Landon Howard, who's the president of Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge. Welcome to our show.
Amy, thank you so much for having me.
Sure. You know, Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge is certainly a wonderful partner for Roanoke County in so many areas around the region. So tell us first, what is the coverage area for your organization?
Well, we certainly promote Roanoke County, Roanoke City, Franklin County, Botetourt County, as well as Salem City, and so we work very diligently with each one of those jurisdictions to promote Virginia's Blue Ridge and bring more visitors to our region.
And we certainly have a lot that is available across our region for people to come and visit. Are there any specific things you all focus on when you're marketing the region?
Well, you know, tourism is big business for our region. $813 million annually is spent by visitors to those 5 jurisdictions, employs almost 8,000 people. So what we have is very, very attractive. And so we have people coming in from Richmond, from DC, and from North Carolina, throughout the region, really throughout the country, to experience what we have. And what they tell us is that they love our outdoor experiences. With the new logo that we see with Roanoke County, it's just exactly what people are looking for. McAfee's Knob, we know, is right on the very front of our visitor's guide. It's the most photographed part of the Appalachian Trail, and we get more inquiries and more people saying, hey, when I come to the Roanoke region and to Virginia's Blue Ridge, how can we get to that McAfee's Knob? And so we're thrilled that Roanoke County's adopted this as part of their logo.
Wonderful. Yes, this is a new brand. Of course, we've been here today to introduce it formally to the public, so we certainly appreciate you being here and being part of it. We felt like with our new brand that this was a natural tie-in with what Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge is all about. So.
Absolutely. And what people do is that they're looking for ways to escape to the outdoors, and one of the things we're really going to be focusing in on is mountain biking. And so we feel like we're going to have a great designation and really call ourselves the U.S. East Coast mountain biking capital.
Right.
And so Roanoke County is going to be an integral part of that, especially with what we see developing at Explore Park. And really many parts of the county will play perfectly into what our future positioning is going to be.
Great. Now tell us too, if people are interested in coming to your facility at Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge, where can they go? And if they're looking for more information, how can they find that?
I'm glad you asked that question, because if you go to visitvbr.com, again, that's visitvbr.com, you can find just about everything you'd want to do in Roanoke County, Roanoke City, in the entire region. And of course, what we're wanting people to do is to invite their friends, relatives, co-workers from out of town to come in, and they don't have to stay with you. Stay in one of our hotels, and they'll end up spending money and helping support our economy.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today and talking about the new branding that we've implemented and sharing more information about Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge.
Congratulations to Roanoke County and the job you're doing, and thank you for the opportunity to be here today.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Surf by the award-winning RVTV.org, the official website for Roanoke Valley Television Channel 3. The site features new content like the Media Center, where you can view selected RVTV programming. Also find RVTV's daily lineup, information on RVTV shows, a photo gallery, and even a Notify Me sign-up to keep you posted on upcoming RVTV events. It's all at RVTV.org, the official website for government and educational television in the Roanoke Valley. RVTV.
And welcome to the South County Library. We're delighted to have you here. We're especially delighted to have you fellows from Penn Forest, after school kids. Thanks for being here. We can't wait to hear them sing. So I'd like to kick things off. I'm Joe McNamara. I'm the chairman of the Roanoke County Board of Supervisors. It's my delight and pleasure to be here today and to serve you guys.
Hi everyone. Thanks for coming out. It's great. I've been looking forward to this since I started here in June, and as much as they talk about how awesome it was, you really can't imagine it until you see it for yourself. So welcome. We're thrilled to have you, whether you're a first-time library comer or here all the time. We're just looking forward to, as Joe steal his word, to serve you tonight and provide lots of fun.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of them all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose like a light bulb. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows like a flashlight. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names like Pinocchio. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games like Monopoly. They
for some holiday parties or something.
Yeah.
They like that. Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
And right under the chin, because that makes them proud. They like that when you run under the chin. Oh, you're too sweet. Give me a kiss. Oh man! Oh,
Slobbery dog.
That actually slobber all over me. But what do you got underneath there? Oh, that's your bone. You keep that hidden, right? Around your mouth and you hum into it. Right.
You gonna try it?
Go ahead, reach inside the bag. Now look, I'll put your egg in the bag here. Just like this. You feel the eggs there? Feel the egg here? Now I'll take the egg. I'm gonna smash the egg.
Only 4 per bracelet, okay? That's our limit.
Oh, good job.